people like to debate about who the MMA GOAT is. So I'm curious to know, who's your MMA GOAT?
Man, I don't know. All of MMA. I don't know. I have to go with Khabib. Just because he was undefeated. He was a lightweight champion. He went out undefeated on his own when he wanted to go. So I kind of feel like he is, and John Jones. It's hard. How can you argue about that too? It's like John Jones should have a perfect record, but he had that one blemish. So John Jones and Khabib, greatest of all time.
Do you think John Jones wins the heavyweight title before he eventually retires?
I could see it, man. It's hard to go against people that have never lost and that are so talented, and he's one of them. So a big fan of those guys, and I think he could get it done. I know he believes in it.
It's difficult to say. Khabib is up there, but have Royce Gracie there, because everybody's champion at the era, right? At the time, right? How good you are at that time. It's like I think they talk about Rickson Gracie or Gordon Ryan, right? Or even Roger Gracie. And Jiu-Jitsu we talk about here. But yeah, Rickson and Gordon Ryan was the greatest of all time. Of all time, it's difficult to say. I think that right now, if they fight in the prime, right, Gordon win, but the Hicks was just as good in his era, you know what I mean? So it's difficult to say. But if I have to pick one right now out of the blue, I'll say Khabib. Yeah, the GOAT.
My MMA GOAT is Ronda Rousey. And it's Ronda because I believe to have the personality and the character to make such a difference and be the first female in the UFC and to change women's sports forever is something I'm so grateful to her for, and I admire her a lot for. And without her doing what she did and having the strength and courage to make a name for herself like she did, I wouldn't be able to be doing what I am today. So Ronda.
I think BJ Penn is the best MMA fighter I saw fight in my entire life, and I'm a big fan for BJ Penn.
Who do you think is the MMA GOAT then? If you think Stipe's the heavyweight GOAT.
That's a hot button one. I normally go with St. Pierre because I think he had the most dominant run of title defenses, but I've heard Anderson. I can't argue with Anderson. I've even heard Khabib. Now that one, you can argue against that one, but yeah, for me, I think it's George St. Pierre.